In this video, I'm going to be telling you guys the top 5 best mods for Beat Saber in 2025. Alright, so I'm kind of just going to be talking about each mod here, and the first mod that I actually want to talk about is Beat Saber Plus. And you can get this from the Hard CCP Discord server, and this mod is really good, especially if you're a streamer. So what it does is it allows you to do multiplayer, as well as show your Twitch chat and all your Twitch stuff in Beat Saber, as well as change the menu music, change the note sizes, add a song chart visualizer, and a song overlay for your stream. There's a lot of features in this mod, and I think it's just essential to have. The main things that you're probably gonna be using is Multiplayer Plus, which lets you play multiplayer with other people, and the song chart visualizer, which is like these graphs that if you've seen any like professional Beat Saber people play the game, you've probably seen these graphs before that tell you when the song gets hard, it's up. When it's easy, it goes down. And that is really helpful when you're playing new maps. The next mods I'm going to talk about, this is kind of a group, I'm going to group them up, is kind of just the mods that let the maps look a lot better. And these mods are like Vivify and Noodle extensions and mapping extensions. These mods allow you to basically go from just your standard Beat Saber levels and environments to basically being able to fully customize the environment you're in and add some really insane shaders. So all 3 of these mods are available inside BSManager. If you don't know how to install that, we'll have a tutorial linked in the description. It's a bit of an older one, but it still works to this day. The next mods I'm going to talk about are the leaderboard mods, so Beat Leader and Score Saber. I only have Beat Leader installed right now, but Score Saber looks very similar. You can also get both these mods from BSManager, and basically what they do is they let you have custom ranked leaderboards for modded songs. So just say, I don't know, I wanted to see a Vivify map's rank status. So you can see all the people have played it and just see what other people's scores are. Very similar to how it works in vanilla, except you can use it for modded songs. I'm going to talk about Camera 2. This mod is a really good mod, especially if you're wanting to be a content creator or just want your gameplay to look really nice. And this mod basically allows you to tweak every single setting of the output or the desktop window of your game, from the FOV, so you can crank it up or lower it so you're not really zoomed in, to even just playing around with like the visibility of, like, just say you don't want the floor to be visible, you can just disable that and it hides it. And also just change the smoothing of your camera for when you move or when you rotate your headset. The last mod I'm going to talk about is one that you probably already have. It's what Beat Saber modding is probably known the most for, and that is custom songs. Now, when you do a install in BSManager, it does install custom songs for you, but there are a few mods that I would recommend to kind of make the process of downloading maps a lot smoother. And the main one here is better song search. This just makes the UI for searching up different songs a lot easier. There's a ton of filters, so you can like only do ranked maps that are like a certain star rating, or like their notes per second, or how many notes there are, the difficulty, all that you can filter by, and it is a lot easier, because if you don't have that, then you kind of just have to click this more songs button and you get this UI, which this versus this, better song search is obviously better. All right, so those are the main 5 mods that I would recommend having installed, but I think that I'm just going to do a really quick bullet round of a bunch of mods that are like kind of quality of life that I think are really nice. First one I'm going to talk about is Gotta Go Fast, and this song kind of lowers the fade in, fade out effect when you're going in between scenes, or basically when you're going out of a level. It just makes that animation a lot faster, so it's not slow fade. It makes the game feel a lot less laggy and faster. All right, next song I'm going to talk about is Keep My Overrides. This just kind of makes sure that your color overrides and all your saber overrides and player settings, they're all kept across maps, because sometimes the game does try and override these settings. So this is kind of make sure that your overrides are kept. Intro skips are a really good mod to have, as it lets you skip either the intro or the outro of a song. So basically, just say there's like 10 seconds of no notes, you can just skip that using this mod. I only really use it for the intro and not the outro, because sometimes the outros of maps do look really cool and they just don't have notes. All right, the next mod I'm going to talk about is called Song Ranked Badge, and this will kind of just give you this little prompt on if a map is ranked. So as you can see, the Sweater Weather remix by Remscore is ranked on Score Saber, and this one just means it's ranked on both platforms. The last one I'm going to talk about real quick is called Sound Replacer, and what this mod allows you to do is swap out all the sounds for if you hit a note, don't hit a note, your menu music, your UI clicks, and if you win a level or if you lose a level. This just adds some personalization to the game, and you can kind of customize this, and a lot of people use this and make it like the Osu hit sounds, which I personally have done, and it just sounds really good. The last mod I'm going to talk about, and I kind of saved this for the end for a reason, is ReeSabers. And the reason I saved it for the end is because this is a paid mod, so you do have to pay money on a Patreon to get access to this. What it does is it makes your sabers have these really cool effects. You can kind of see how mine kind of has like this motion blur effect. It looks really cool, but you can add a ton of effects. And there's a ton of different presets, for example, like Blizzard. Like you got like these particles now. There's a ton of cool sabers you can apply. All right, so hopefully this video kind of got you started on some of the mods you should install in Beat Saber. I know it was kind of a quick one, but I've had a ton of people asking me this, especially on my BSManager video. So I hope that this video was interesting, and those are some of the mods I use. If you guys want a full overview of every single mod that I use, leave a comment down below. And with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. My name is LegacyPixl, and I will see you all in the next one.